Calm now, Alice. It's only a dream.
It's not a dream, it's a memory. And it makes me sick.
Now, focus. Wait. You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
I'm in hell.
Forget it. Abandon that memory. It's unproductive. Go to Wonderland.
I can't. I'm trapped. In my past.
Sergeant, this girl's badly burned. Call for a doctor!
She'll be alright.
No, Alice. Discard that delusion. Forget it. Go to Wonderland.
I'd rather not, Doctor. My Wonderland's shattered. It's dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify, girl. Now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend. It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Rabbit,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Something wrong?
No, not that.
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new Wonderland emerge.
Pollution. Corruption. It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound. There, Alice. Better now, aren't we?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
very well, Doctor.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie, your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie.
I want to go on record saying how terrible EA is as a company. And I want this for the VOD. So, I had to do multiple things to get this running. It no longer runs on Steam, because it needs an EA account in order to even start it. There's possibly a way to crack it, but I can't seem to find it anymore. But basically, your Origin account is not your EA account. They didn't merge them. I don't think they exist anymore because they probably purged the data center that held it. I don't know. But, you can't play Alice Madness Returns through Steam. Apparently you can't even buy it anymore through Steam. I don't know if that was something recent EA did, but I thought all of their old games would actually still be on there available to buy before they decided to make Origin. Apparently that's not the case anymore because Alice Madness Returns isn't available on Steam anymore. And although I could boot it up, like I said, it gave me a screen that tells me to log in with my EA account, which doesn't exist anymore because it's not my Origin account. I tried my Origin account info and it says it was an incorrect username or password. So, at least the CD key isn't gone to waste because I used it in Origin and it works, so I didn't have to pay for the game again. The problem with that is that my cloud save didn't carry over, which means that I have to start this game from scratch again. Why I had to do this, I don't know. Even Ubisoft's not this bad. Ubisoft at least allows you to run their games through Steam. Apparently that's not the case with EA. And it's bullshit. I finished this game once. I wanted to play it as New Game Plus. Now I can't do that. Now I have to start it from scratch. I hate this company with every fiber of my being, and I hate that I have to give them any sort of semblance of attention at all. But it is what it is. At least that confirms if I want to play Mass Effect, I have to buy it through Origin because it's not going to work through Steam. I guarantee it.
The loo smells awful.
I hate that you have to go through all of these different hurdles
We're bloomers.
just to play any game
Our bed's a mess.
when it comes
Monday's
to
wash
EA.
day.
Also, I think the last time that I played this, I unlocked the frame rate. Because I don't remember playing it in 30 FPS. Yeah, that's another thing too. This game is locked at 30. Which, it's really a console game, not a PC game, so that's understandable. But considering every other game I've played was in 60 FPS, this actually feels a little jarring, but I don't think I'm going to fix it.
Doctor, do you right? Still sick in the head?
I'm past a cure. Terminal condition.
Also, this is probably going to be a short session because I'm not exactly in a great mood. I just really wanted to play this game today, and I almost decided not to because of the problems I ran into. So, apologies in advance, but I'm probably going to be very quiet while playing this.
Years in the loony bin. No, Ma, no relation. She's an orphan.
Mr. Payne had no idea how humble a home could be. If not for my drawings and the photographs, this could pass for my room at the asylum.
Doctor's pet. Too good for the asylum. Mad as a hatter without the charm. Killed her family. Who'd want her?
Another day, a different dream, perhaps.
Oh, this digging's killing me back.
I can't come this way, love. Go round.
Nice so thick you could build a flat on it.
She ever work? Wears her black. Too good for company. She don't get close. Hates being touched. Who likes it then? Never slap, spite, or like.
Hang off, missy. Move along.
Hello, Puss. Puss, 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 Puss. Don't be afraid. Now, where has that cat gone?
Like a real job. No changing
Excuse me,
nappies.
sir. You look like a discerning gent.
Save the world. 10 minutes.
Seems following furry creatures into dark holes has become a habit. I hope it's not a vice.
It's funny, the way Alice is designed in this game, she always reminded me of,
My stars and garters, Alice Little.
Lydia
Again,
Dietz
are we?
from
Nurse
Beetlejuice.
Witless. What luck. Twice in as many months.
Out on your own? You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
Not really.
Come along home then and look at my pigeons. Pretty birds, like you.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to. Still a mess. No surprise. Her kin roasted like chestnuts right before her eyes. 10 years in Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's time. Dr. Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the street, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, all died on my account, I couldn't save you. I've told her my silence is for sale. Keep. I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity whore, or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. Need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. Does she can't remember her name, what I heard.
I actually remember these parts. I don't know why, but they always seem to run poorly. Once the actual game starts, it ends up running a lot better.
Nurse Witless, do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a first you could photograph.
Need a drink. Murmauer needs weapon.
Pretty birds, like you.
No wonder.
Children,
It's only a dream.
Very upsetting journey. But I'm rid of Pris, or whatever she's become. At least the place I've landed is somewhat familiar.
About time, too, Alice.
Blasted cat. Don't try to bully me. I'm very much on edge.
Perfect. When you're not on edge, you're taking up too much space.
You're no help at all.
But you know I can be.
I'll frighten myself when necessary, thanks very much. I was hoping to escape from all that.
Abandon that hope. A new law reigns in this wonderland, Alice. It's very rough justice all round. We're at risk here. You be on your guard.
Yeah, by the way, I really, really like the art style in this game a lot. If I had the money, American McGee would probably be one of the first person I would probably support their Patreon on.
Without frog, Alice, I swear, you jump so well.
For one, I follow him on Twitter, and he's actually a really, really good person. And he loves the work that he does. He's trying to get a third Alice game. In development, and I think he's doing that through Kickstarter? Or maybe he is doing it through his Patreon, I don't know. He just developed a card game that actually did pretty well. Yeah, how many times? You can only do it 3 times. Actually, now that I think about it, this might have been the first game that I streamed when that wasn't World of Warcraft. And this was like, I don't even think it was 2 years ago, I think it was a good 3 years ago.
If you leap from that table again, Alice, I'll expire. You're 2 times too reckless, my girl.
The only thing is, I think that the only difference between how I'm streaming now and I did back then, despite having a much better graphics card, is actually having the physics work. Because I had an AMD card before, and physics is exclusively an NVIDIA thing. Her hair definitely does look better. But that and a lot of the ooze-type enemies are really the only thing, I think, that uses physics. But I'm very much using a card that overqualifies for a game like this.
Amanita muscaria, Alice, is merely a stinky toadstool. A spongy consistency, but poisonous.
I can't go in there yet either. Seems to be running alright. Like I said, I forgot that this game is locked at 30 FPS, so... Thank you for the 4-month resub. Joel. I hope you're doing alright. I'm actually very quickly getting in a better mood now that I'm playing this. So who knows, maybe I'll actually talk more. I hope you're doing well. I certainly hope you're doing way better than I am.
Before. Good things in small packages?
Though lacking a bathing costume, a plunge in that pool is in order.
My god. I'm shrinking in this potion. Shall I disappear?
Almost. But the upside is that while smaller, you can see things that are nearly invisible to your bigger self.
Ah, I get it. Right. Forests for the trees. Just the other way round. Short-sighted is more than a matter of perspective.
And since it's October, all of my alerts are spooky based. I have smoked ham and I'm drunk. It almost sounds like I am that way, but I kind of wish I was that way.
Hold up, she's barely there. Vixen and her hiding her.
Maybe when I get an hour and a half in, I'll make myself a screwdriver. I can't really get drunk tonight because I have to see a lawyer tomorrow. That's also why I'm quiet, because I'm incredibly stressed out. Like, for a little while there, it seemed like things were alright. It's pretty much the same stuff that I've been dealing with for, like, the past year. And once again, it's not only rearing its ugly head, but it's continuing to get worse. I'm hoping that things will finally get better once things get set in motion. But there's a possibility that once the attorney looks over everything, I am going to be... There's going to be some bad news coming my way. There's that chance. And I kind of hate to do this through stream, but that's also kind of the reason why I didn't stream Thursday like I said I would, because that bombshell kind of got dropped on me. And I just haven't been in the mood to really do anything for the past few days, other than work and keep my brain securely fastened into my skull.
I'll never have more fun alone than when I rode the big slide in Hyde Park. Papa will take you soon, Alice.
So yeah, I apologize in advance if I end up getting really quiet. Oh yeah, that's right, you can slow down. I'm gonna try and be entertaining as much as possible. Smoked ham-ness with hickory chunks. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever had smoked ham. I've had Spiral and Glaze, but I don't think I've ever had Smoked.
The Vorpal blade is swift and keen and always ready for service.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really? That's a pity. One's certainly looking for you.
Alright, so it's always bumper.
Flight or fight implies a permanent choice, but flight often just means putting off the fight to another day. Choose your battles wisely.
I think this is the strategy for speedrunners, and yes, people do speedrun this game. Using this pretty much every chance you get. This game is puzzle-based. Platforming puzzles, mainly. But the combat's a lot heavier than it was in the first game. I never really played the first game because I have it because I bought this game, Alice Madness Returns, for 360. And if you bought it if you pre-ordered it through 360... Oh, no, wait, no, I think, regardless, it came in with a code for you to download and play the original game on the 360... I'm not sure if it was on the PS3. But it was only a console exclusive. It was not... You couldn't play it again on PC, unless you had the original version. Which I don't. Yeah, it does look a lot better.
Ugly, gross, and evil in a single monstrosity.
Is it always supposed to slow down when you... I think maybe it's just because it's early game. I can only hit slash them 3 times. Wow, they actually wouldn't let me continue.
A flower's purpose is simple and immutable. Human purpose is fickle, because it is a slave to memory. Memories must be strictly managed, Alice. Unproductive ones must be eliminated.
That's actually interesting. The cards give you the PC controls, but then right after that, they give you the controller. I don't know if this is a secret or... Actually, I do want to go over there first. Wait, what? Why did that pop up? That was weird.
It's you again, Alice. You may approach.
Why would I do that? You want to eat me?
Yes, well, you taught me manners, and I've lost my taste for mad women. Strictly a porcine diet for me. Everything's better with bacon, don't you agree? Of course you do. Now, there are pig snouts scattered about. I heard a few behind the house. Go fetch them for me. But take care for the pests that block your way. Pepper them up if they do. They need spice, and you're just the girl to season them for me. You'll find that grinder serviceable.
Why not season your own pig parts?
Matter of priorities. My alabaster skin needs protection from the disgusting creatures running amok amidst the environs. But one gets peckish. Look, all you have to do is listen for the oink, then shoot the snout. You may like the results. I certainly will.
Oh yeah, what am I... Is it mapped to a certain... Oh, I actually didn't know that you could do this. It's kind of weird, though, that it's always to the left. Or Alice is always on the right of the screen rather than the left. Oh, okay, so I have to press in right. Alright. Can't do anything there. Since I'm already pretty familiar with this game, this is gonna come off as actually being pretty easy at first. Oh, that's how you get him off. They do a pretty good job of teaching how to play the game without, like, stopping everything. Jump up there. Oops. I kind of spaced. Forget what that's supposed to mean. go from here? Maybe I have to go back to her.
Thank you so
Yep.
much for the snout. Now go away.
The early game's pretty straightforward, but there are some secrets that you'll see every so often. You don't have to hold it. I keep forgetting. Thank God the game reminds me. It's interesting that they open up. They don't really do anything. I think. Nope. Can I upgrade? No, not yet. Yeah, I don't think they've introduced that yet. Nope.
Finish your soup, girls. Bovine juveniles gave their all for it.
The mock turtle lost at sea? I'm sure if I would have actually read through the looking glass, I would get a lot of these references. I can't read, though. That's Alice, by the way. This, even with my graphics card, this game is still a little rough. Ah, I thought that looked odd. Fun fact, I never actually beat this game on the 360. I did 3 years ago when I first bought this game on PC. I wasn't really a PC gamer at the time I first tried this, so... It hadn't been until I'd gone to college that I, really started getting into PC gaming. I think I was still in high school when this game released. This game is old. Yeah, it's the physics that's making it run slow. You actually can't turn off physics when the game is running. That kind of sucks. Hold on, I really have to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in like a minute. So, I think what I'm gonna do is... I'm gonna go back to the main menu. And turn physics off. Or turn physics to low, at least. Because I actually remembered while I was in the bathroom. Physics for NVIDIA, they actually discontinued it, I think, after a certain card. I think maybe after the 770. So, NVIDIA physics really only works with certain games, with certain cards, with certain GPUs. I'm not as familiar with NVIDIA's older chipsets. I think they had a 300, a 500, and a 700 series, and I think those are the ones that had physics. I think NVIDIA's newer cards still support physics for the older games, but they're not optimized for it. Oh yeah, that's much better. It was kind of like a failed graphics enhancer. It looks fine, actually, without it, or with it on low settings. It actually doesn't look any different, it just makes the game run better when it's lower.
The railway running through Wonderland sounds charming, but inefficient. Noise and smoke, like snips and snails, perhaps. Best to forget that train. A mock turtle as conductor? Oh, no, I don't think I can do it.
Oops. Actually, wasn't sure if they would keep spawning, so... There we are. I think I can actually... Yeah, I can upgrade. I don't know if that just adds... With the Vorpal Blade, I think it's a...
Mechanical malfunctions. This disaster is either his doing or his epitaph.
I think that might be... Alright, so it gave me an additional combo. I can strike 4 times instead of 3 now. I don't know if every upgrade always gives me an additional strike, or if it's like... if it alternates between an additional strike and a damage upgrade. Yeah, so I actually don't attribute the slowdown with physics to this game per se. I attribute that more to NVIDIA just never getting it right, because this isn't the first game where I've used the physics and it just did not... it just made the game run really slow. They never actually got that to work as it should, I think. And like I said, it only works best with certain cards. From like the 900 series up, PhysX wasn't like fully supported because they kind of just did away with it. Now this game still runs better now that I turned it off than it did when I had my AMD card. Because I think this game was designed with NVIDIA in mind. Wait. Oh, okay. I'd say despite some rough edges and some little, like this for instance, I am playing in 1080p, but, and some kind of ugly looking low-res textures, this game for the, as a whole is, still looks decent. I think this is technically the first level, too. I kind of always thought this was the intro, and then the next level is really the first level, but... Oh wait, I thought he was actually pointing at something. He's not. It's just telling me that there's enemies ahead. Yeah, no shit, that's what I've been doing. How did he still hit me? That was weird. Oh, I did it too early, that's why. By the way, the good thing about the dodging mechanic, you can... I think they still have an opportunity to hit you if you come out of it and they strike you at the right time, but... you can keep doing it. So if you think you did it too early, you can actually dodge a second time. Like I said, I think they still have a small opportunity to hit you if you dodge too early, but... I don't ever remember it getting so bad where that ended up becoming a problem. Maybe got a little annoying in the late game, but it wasn't too bad. It was easy to deal with. A lot of people always thought, like, I can kind of understand some people's complaints about how linear this game actually is. I don't necessarily think it's a detriment to a point. I probably said this last time I played this, too. It's not a detriment to the game, in my opinion. I think it's probably a little too linear for its own good, because there's a lot of invisible walls. But that being said, like, it's very narrative-driven, so... like, that's understandable. It's a platformer. Most platformers only, like, had the illusion of being non-linear at the most, with the exception of maybe Banjo-Kazooie. But that game's a collectathon that only appeals to... I think I would get bored of that game really fast if I actually played them. I kind of got bored of Donkey Kong 64 because of that. Wow, he takes more than one hit.
It could have happened that way, Alice. You remember poor Mr. Crook died, didn't he? Dr. Wilson rejects spontaneous combustion, but I trust Mr. Dickens.
I'm gonna get these first. I think I was really far away. That's why it didn't lock on. Fortunately, the bullets don't disappear if you're too far away.
The Hatter's domain, almost as I remember it.
Appearances, as you know better than most, can be deceiving, Alice. Much has changed since your last visit.
Dr. Bumby says change is constructive, that different is good.
Different denotes neither bad nor good, but it certainly means not the same. Find the Hatter, Alice. He knows more about different than you.
But does he know more about the difference between bad and good?
Making friends, Alice. You're as randomly lethal and entirely confused as you ever were.
I've managed without you so far, Cat. Return to whatever hovels home to you. I'll call if I need you.
Predictably rash. It's not a question of if, Alice. It's when. Now hold on, and as they say, shut up.
So typical.
My favorite dress in the game, by the way.
I've made more graceful entrances. I suppose I must be grateful nothing's broken.
Second favorite is the red one. Third favorite is her classic outfit, though. which is that blue one from the intro. I hear it. Where is it? It's over here somewhere. I think I need to go up here first. Oh wait, it might be outside actually.
Lizzie, remember when a burst of steam blew your dress up around your neck? Just outside Harrods it was. Fortunate your undergarments had been laundered.
Oh yeah, I think I know where it might be. I can't get over there yet. But I do remember there being one on a wall. That's not it, that's just an enemy. Hi there. That actually worked. I forgot how to dodge for a second there. There we are. I'm pretty sure this is where you have to... This is how you get it. Yeah, there it is. You would think that there were more platforms over this way, but there's not. I don't think I have enough. Nope. I won't have any for a little while. I thought they dropped something. Guess not. It is a secret, good. I almost thought, is this the way I'm supposed to go? Alright, that's the way I came from, so I had to go this way. They didn't want to wait. Which is not exactly healthy putting screws in its eyes. But, whatever floats your boat. I don't know how I get hit there. I don't know why I thought I had to break through that. Okay. Oh, there it is. There is something over there. Does that say 4? Nah. Oh, I do have to go this way. I think I got whatever was supposed to be in there. Too slow. Oh no. Good. Whoa. That was a frame drop. In-game, that wasn't OBS. Oh, that's why I keep getting hit. I seem to be timing, or rather mistiming, my, my dodge. Maybe I should keep doing it twice rather than just the once. Because I come out of that, like, right before he's finished swinging, and I hit the, pretty much the frame that the hit detection stops on. Right before it stops. So that's why I keep getting hit by those things. I'm a little too fast with it. Pretty much, you just have to keep dodging until you know that they stopped moving. I don't know why they do that. I wanted to get this. There. Wow, that was not nice. What the? Everything just sort of stopped there for a second. There we go. That went much more smoothly. I feel like last time I had a much harder time getting accustomed to the combat. Considering I haven't played this game in 3 years, I'm actually surprising myself that I'm catching on so much more quickly. I hear that pig snout. I know it's somewhere. I think I remember last time looking for it and I couldn't find it, and I think it may end up being under something. It's such a rotten hit on you. It's not up. It can't be up. I can hear it. It's like right around here. Oh god. There. Actually wondering, is it under? I think it's under. I hope it's under. Oh yeah, it is. Alright, that's to get back.
My heart is open, Alice. Never closed. Never locked. It needs no key.
Not gonna lie, if I get the ability to, I may just stay in this outfit the whole game. Like I said, this one and the red one are my two favorites. It's just really cool looking. I think it's the buckles. Is there something up there? No. Nothing up there. So, I think that's the way that's intended, I think. So I think this is another secret. Yeah, it is. Oh, this is the other side of the wall that I was on, I think. Yeah, I don't think they would have put that there if they didn't intend for me to come back. That other one, is that other one dead? Oh, it is. I don't know why. It sounded like there was a second one I didn't kill.
Bricks are rocks, Alice. A brick house, like Gibraltar, is impervious to fire, weather, and the indecencies of Barbary macaques, should the need arise.
It almost seems like that's supposed to open, but I don't think it is. I think I got whatever... I think that thing that I just got, the memory, is what the secret was in there. I keep thinking to myself, you know, I really want to play the first one, so maybe I'll track down the PC version and see how much it is, but it's probably too much for me to afford right now. It's right below me, isn't it? I think I actually have to go over here first. Yep. I would rather play the PC version of the first game because I tried the 360 version and I didn't particularly enjoy the controls. Because that game was meant with mouse and keyboard. At least it felt that way. Look at all the plates. I think it's under me again. Yep. Oh! Jesus.
Alice was often Ophelia learned from town, I suspect. Her sister, though loving and much loved, was too old to be a playmate.
Now I'm glad I decided to stream, despite the rocky start. So I am really enjoying this. could take him out from there, but considering I know this game pretty well, I think it might be better if I just take him out head on. Oh! Oh, he's not dead yet. Why don't I just kill you then? Resilient little asshole. You can't cheat it.
He's obsessed with time. Find him, or your own time may be short.
That's a carryover from the previous game. I do know that much. Is there 2 ways I can go? Well, let me get these first. Nah, it's just the one way. Yep. I don't think I can go out there yet. I think I have to go around first. Because I don't think I can jump that high. Nah. Oops. Place a clockwork bomb on the surface. It's essentially the bombs from Legend of Zelda. Kind of a key platformer type of item. You can also use that for switches. I'm actually wondering. No, I actually don't think that you can. I think you have to beat the game once in order to actually choose a dress that you want to use, but I don't know, we'll get to that at some point. And again, because I needed to run this through Origin instead of Steam, my cloud save didn't carry over. Can I actually bomb that? Let me see. Nah. That's because it's through here.
We'll all roast in our beds, Alice, for the sake of your father's unnatural devotion to printed paper. This hoard of flammables will soon hit a spark and poof, our flesh and blood is smoke and ash.
Damn, way to get dark, Mom. Jesus. I mean, it is late 1800s. I wouldn't think people back then would have sugarcoated it. Of course, I could just be talking out of my ass. Oh, neat. It even tells you where the, I didn't even notice that before. I just kind of found it.
Our lovely library was a fire trap. A conflagration waiting to happen.
His health is low. I think I would have seen this earlier if I would have triggered it. I actually forget if I can trigger it early. I wouldn't really call this a double trigger equivalent. Because you can't actually trigger it until your health is low. So it's a desperation move. Which kind of sucks, but... because it would be nice to actually have it be used as a strategy rather than like use it like how it works in Devil May Cry, where you have like a bar and then you fill it up by either picking up items or fighting or whatever. Alright, I'm actually wondering. Yeah, you know what? I will be right back, actually. I'm gonna get a drink. So I'm actually gonna play some music.